Hey, this is Torah in 2 minutes-ish. We get to start over the Torah this week, and we do it in the middle of a tense election season, which, say what you will about the 2020 election season, but it doesn't lack for assigning bad motives just to the other side. If you have the opportunity to assume the worst about somebody else, you definitely take that opportunity. And you know what? It reminds me, oddly enough, of this week's Torah portion. We get to read Beresheet, the first portion in the Torah, and it has a famous encounter between the Nachash, between the serpent, and Chava and Eve. And the Torah says, the serpent says to Eve, Lo motamutun. You eat from that tree, you're not going to die. Because God knows that on the day that you eat of it, you're going to become, your eyes will be open, and you'll be like divine beings who know good and bad. Serpent saying, don't believe the story that God is telling you, that God's looking out for your best interest. That's not the case. It's really a conspiracy to try and keep you down. It's a power game. It's the original conspiracy theory. By assuming the worst about the other, Eve gets tricked, then Adam. And it's from the serpent, this sense of that I don't want to be a fool, and the other must have bad motives. And I have to say, I actually hear conspiracy theories. I know they float around online, but I heard people say them this week, and it just blew my mind. Be wary of conspiracy theories. This one didn't work out too well, and they tend not to be falsifiable, and they tend to lead us into dark places. There are bad actors out there, and there are people who aren't fully honest. Vet them. Investigate. But if we walk around with non-falsifiable theories about others' negative motives, it gets us kicked out of Eden. And while we're already long kicked out of Eden, I have the feeling that the more conspiracy theories we believe, the worse it gets. Shabbat Shalom. Be well.